Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/thenerdcore. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Hello, nerds. You're listening to an episode on the Nerdcore podcast feed. If you're feeling generous, please consider pledging to a tier on our Patreon at patreon.com/thenerdcore. We have tiers as low as $1 per month. Thanks so much, and enjoy the episode.
Hey everyone, before we can get into today's episode, I need to talk to you all about Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast and is the platform I've been using for over 2 years. Anchor is easy because it's free, includes creation tools on your tablet or phone from the get-go, rewards creators with sponsorships with no minimum listenership, and best of all, they distribute your podcast to places like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. So if you want to make a podcast, you should download the Anchor app or visit anchor.fm. Now let's get into today's episode.
Spacebar. I think you should get go.
Yeah, welcome back everybody. You're listening to the Nerdy Chicano podcast, the podcast that mixes sophistication and debauchery.
And Chicano.
We got we got two Latinos right here in the same room because that's what it is. This is the podcast where it's the podcast when you want to hear the two.
Good friends, good times.
Yeah. So it is my honor to announce back Mr. Luis Gerardo Garcia. He's back. So for y'all who really liked episode 1 and then wondered what the hell, where did he go? You know, Luis is back. Luis is back. He's here. He's ready. We're going to start. He's going to be on every episode moving forward. Yeah. So guess what? You guys who liked episode 1, you're getting a taste of that back again.
I'm back, baby.
Y'all thought you can
get rid of me that easily?
So what's it called? I just want to ask Luis, how's it feel to be back?
I like it.
It's
more on. It's gonna work more with my schedule because it's just like maybe once, but it'll be like on, my time, but also
my time.
Yeah.
So
like, it won't be a specific day,
Yeah. So y'all want he's back in the team. He's back in the team. He's co-writing this show and he's co-host.
Comic-Con 2019.
Comic-Con 2019, baby. I'll have him in Comic-Con 2019. So Luis, you're back in the Nerd Corps. Did you ever leave, actually?
No. I mean, I listened to every episode. So, I mean, I wasn't in the actual Nerd Corps, but I was always around it, and I thought that was... I like the show.
Yeah,
it's good to be back.
We're back, baby. We're back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I couldn't bring Luis back to replace Brad, even though we need him.
Brad's way too good at this. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Wow. No, don't toot his horn. Toot his horn, man. God, Brad's probably not even. Brad's not even in this call right now, and Brad would probably be like, "Damn, Luis, thanks, man." No. Still looking for a replacement for Brad.
No.
He's getting on my nerves. Oh man. So yeah. Today's episode we're doing a lot of cool stuff, and if you hear that scratch in the background, it's Luis's dog.
It's my annoying dog.
Yeah. The second official mascot of the Nerd Corps, Mr. Max.
Yeah.
First one would be Daryl. But I do want to leave a little bit of plugs because we got to do plugs. Yeah. So everybody who is a $1 Patron and up gets this show early on patreon.com at www.patreon.com/thenerdcorps. Go ahead and go look at tiers that you might enjoy that just stand out to you. We really appreciate support like that, and we could really use a helping hand with stuff like that. You don't have to do $50. You don't have to do $25. You can do $1, $2, and it's fine with us. So
anything helps.
Anything helps. We're here, and you get this episode early, so that's really awesome. You get a day early before anybody else listens to it in the public. So we also that's it for plugs for Patreon, and then at the end we'll obviously plug the social media because you guys probably forgot about Luis where he's on in social media.
Yeah, who am I?
Brad. I'm sorry, Luis. What are we talking about today?
Mission Impossible.
Good old Mission Impossible Fallout.
Tommy Cruise.
Yeah, I know. Some of y'all gonna say, didn't you just tweet that you rather watch a Transformer movie before you watch anything with Tom Cruise? But it's my friend I have to be a friend. You know, if my friend wants to go see Tom Cruise in a movie,
I do. I love Tom Cruise
yeah.
in his movies. Yeah.
You know, what was that one? Luis and I went to go see a Melissa McCarthy movie because I thought it would look. I thought
Oh
it was
my
good.
goodness.
And guess what? Luis probably says it's payback, motherfucker. Is what you.
Dude, that movie was horrible.
Yeah,
We didn't finish it, remember?
Yeah, no, we left like halfway in the movie. Please, doggy, please, no. You know, it's
Oh my god.
taking me out of my mojo with the dog. You want me to stop recording? You can go.
No.
Come back.
No,
No.
he'll stop.
Okay. So
I can barely pick it up in there.
you can barely pick it up.
Hold on. How do I mute my mic? Hold on.
No, don't worry. I'll go stop recording. You go work with the dog. All right, we're back. The dog was
back.
handled not in a bad way. We just told it nicely to shut up, please.
No, we didn't.
Yeah. So yeah, nobody saw that movie. It was pretty horrible. And then I mean,
Jesus.
you know what? I didn't even use Movie Pass. I paid. I think that's the part that hurts me the most. I gave money to Tom Cruise.
Did I?
My hard-earned money.
Oh, for the time. Yeah.
I mean, either way, I gave money to that.
I'm sorry. Before we start, can we say Movie Pass sucks in that, man?
Dude.
It's useless. I haven't been able to watch a movie in maybe like 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, we're thinking about changing it up. I think we're gonna find another AMC or Cinemark, but yeah, Movie Pass. Wow. So for y'all don't know, no, Movie Pass did get an outage about 2 days ago. It absolutely ran out of money, and they had to borrow $5 million to keep it online. So if you were experiencing some difficulties on the 26th or the 27th, it was because Movie Pass ran out of money, and they had to resolve that issue. So I think we are really on the last months of Movie Pass being alive as a company before it goes back to its.
Did it ever turn a profit within its company's history?
I have no idea. It's just that the business model doesn't work like that, you know.
Yeah.
And we're kind of just along for the joyride.
Yeah, we did. And it was good while it lasted. I mean, it definitely made the other big chains compete with it.
Yeah.
And I felt like, that's why AMC created its thing, and then Cinemark with the $8 movie membership, and then $8 at every additional ticket. But the movie pass, the Cinemark movie club, that one's not as good as like the AMC one. AMC is like
so the AMC one gives you 3 movies a month.
Yeah.
And 3 movies a week.
Which is good.
Any format you want. IMAX, Dolby Digital, 2D, 3D, whatever you want. It gives it to you. Plus you get the perks that the A-list membership has. So basically you can upgrade the size of your popcorn, the size of your drink. You can also get you also have a line that's only for you. That you don't have to wait in those long concession lines.
Mm-hmm.
So, that membership does sound badass. But, I mean, it just always comes down to the fact that a company, a theater company will do more than a company like MoviePass because, they're the ones who are being paid by distributors to show the movie, so they're obviously going to have to turn a profit.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, it sucks because you and I, we love going to the movies a lot, and with MoviePass we were able to watch movies that
yeah, man. We would have been broke by now if we would have just paid for them.
We wouldn't have watched these movies if it wasn't for MoviePass. Yeah. And then now we're just going to have to go back to our way that we used to do it.
It's like carefully choosing each movie that we watch, not just like whatever random.
And then again, the pricing for AMC Stubs a List is $20 a month.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Like it's good enough for people that even go to the movies maybe just once, because a ticket will maybe cost you what, $13, $14.
Mm-hmm.
So like you're paying $6 more, but then you have the options of going to the movies multiple times if you really do want to within that month. I mean,
within the week, because it's 3 movies a week.
Right, but what I'm saying is like you're paying $20 a month.
Yeah.
So even if you go like twice.
That's already,
it's still worth it,
Yeah, that's already 2 tickets.
Yeah, that's already 2 tickets. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I mean, like 3 movies a week sounds like really good for me. I mean, we get a movie a day, and we never really use it. We only use 1 movie a week.
1 movie a week.
So if we get 3 movies a week in any format that we want, that's a freaking deal.
I stick with all the IMAX stuff.
IMAX, XD, 3D,
not 3D.
Dolby Digital.
Not 3D. I get headaches with the.
Yeah, no, I do too. Yeah. So I mean, that's what's going on with MoviePass, and
Yeah.
I mean, sadly, Luis and I are gonna stick around for until it ends.
Yeah, until it's dried up.
It saves us money, man.
Yeah.
We can admit that it does save us money, but sadly, that's really what's going on here with MoviePass, and it sucks because it's a really good business. I mean, it's a really good idea on paper, and sadly, when they executed it, it definitely didn't go as well as they thought it would. So I mean that's it for MoviePass stuff, dude. You did want to talk about a little bit about Logan Paul and that situation before we actually talk about the movie.
Right. So I don't know if you saw the YouTube video Cacey Neistat posted. I think it was yesterday. He posted a video. It was like a 30-minute uncut video of Logan Paul and Cacey Neistat. And if you know anything about Logan Paul, he had this incident around, I think it was December, if I'm not correct.
I want to say December, yeah.
Yeah, where he went to Japan and he was being disrespectful to its culture. And then the next video that followed, he went to
the suicide forest. The suicide forest,
yeah. And he stumbled upon a dead body, and he was just being inappropriate, laughing. His friends were making jokes, and it made him look. It showed who he really was, and people got upset. They backlashed. You know, it killed his career. And then this is like Cacey made a video with him, trying to explain everything that happened, how he's trying to redeem himself and everything like that. But I don't know. When I was watching the video, I like you know, I was a Logan Paul fan for a while and bought his T-shirts and crap. But no, man, like when you do something like that, it's just like, man, like why?
I thought the other brother was bad. You know,
yeah, Jake?
I thought
I still think he's worse though.
Oh
I
yeah,
still
no,
think
I think he's still worse. But I mean, like, when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, like, what are you guys thinking about, man? Like, you guys really did this shit.
Yeah. And that's why I can't wait for the. I don't know if you know, but there's gonna be a fight, like a boxing match. KSI, which is a popular British YouTuber.
Yeah, no, I know KSI.
Against Logan Paul in August, I think. So it's gonna be kind of fun to see KSI kind of being the crap out of the Paul brothers.
So this is how far we've gotten with the YouTube thing.
I know.
That there's boxing matches coming out of it.
Yeah, they're charities though. But
yeah, I know. That's the good part.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah. So I mean, I can't believe we're actually in that. But what was on the Cacey? I did not see the Cacey video. I haven't seen it. The last time I saw something with Logan Paul was when he met with Gary Vee, and
I haven't seen
it was unlike anything I've seen with Logan Paul. He was calm, he was collected, he wasn't even talking over Gary. He was just kind of listening to what Gary had to say.
Yeah, I feel like that's his attitude now, ever since the video that he made. And he was like that in Casey's video too. Like, he was respectful, he kept his turn, and he got the hard question.
Yeah. Then again, Gary and Logan Paul have been close together. They've known each other for at least before Logan's channel even picked up. He had been listening to what Gary had been telling him for like a long time. So I feel like that mutual respect was already there. So I mean, with Cacey, I haven't watched this. So like, what kind of stuff was he asking him?
Well, just basically pretty much the same thing that most of the people are asking. Like, what did you think, or why? What put you in the mindset to think that this was, you know, like why did you even post this? Like, didn't have to go through some people, like, for them to say, you know what? Oh no, this is wrong. This is disrespectful. Because I'm assuming he has a team. I mean, he has a team of editors. He has a team of you know, people that approve it and stuff like that. And then for him to just post something like that, it must have gone through a couple people's eyes, and then, you know, so that's. But the video was just essentially just asking him questions. I'd recommend people to watch it if they're interested in how Logan Paul is now. Like, whether you believe him or not, I mean, I guess he is trying to change. You know, I don't know.
No, I mean, I get it. Like, I mean,
everyone deserves a second chance.
I mean, I don't really care about the Paul brothers. I've never liked their videos. I've never decided to. I've never said,
I like their motto.
Hey, it's a Friday afternoon. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I want to watch a Logan Paul video. No, I've never done that. I'm like.
No, well, the reason I watched his videos was because I just like the message. Be a maverick. It was just to be brave, spontaneous, and just outgoing. I felt like I like that, and I related to that. Obviously, not in a douchebag way, like they're portraying it, but I did believe in the message, and I feel like that's why I liked his videos. Everything, something was interesting every day that he did, whether it was skydiving or doing whatever. It was pretty cool.
I mean, there's different strokes for different folks. I mean, that's why you enjoyed this movie, and that's why I did it. I mean, I think that's it. You want to just
let's talk about Tommy.
Hold up. You want to just move the
what?
Just move like the mouse pad.
The mouse pad.
Yeah, okay, because it was gonna sleep. Okay, so
don't go to sleep.
Guys, this is a spoiler review before anybody even thinks about listening to this. Just spoilers. Luis and I, we watched it yesterday. So if you have not watched Mission Impossible Fallout, I'm sorry, about to burp. I advise you to not keep listening because we will be talking in spoilers, and there's a lot of spoilers actually. So, if you have not watched Mission Impossible Fallout, or if you haven't even watched any of the movies in the series, then I really advise you to not keep listening after here. We're really, really happy that you decided to listen to us banter about these things. And I know you're probably happy that Luis is back. And I'm happy too. So, just stop listening after here because I don't want you to get spoiled.
At least watch the movie previous to this one, and then you'll be caught up. Just the previous one to this one.
Yeah. And look at it. Look, I was saying this before you leave.
Okay.
I thought Rogue Nation was better than this one.
Really?
And I don't even like Rogue Nation all that much.
No, dude. Okay. I like this one way better. I like this one.
If it wasn't for Cavill.
Dude, such a great villain.
Yeah. All right. So hold up. Okay.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Get ahead of ourselves. Okay. That's it. Spoiler warning is up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You guys should not be here after this. So, Mission Impossible Fallout basically picks up after the events of Ghost Protocol. I mean, not Ghost Protocol. I'm sorry. Rogue Nation. So, I can't remember his fucking name at all, but homie with the weird beard. He basically is caught now. He's in custody, and he is trying to create nuclear warfare. Because the smallpox outbreak obviously didn't go his way. It still affected a lot of people, but he wants to cause more devastation on a grander scale. And we see that with his little manifesto saying, the greater the suffering, the greater the peace.
There we go.
Yeah. So it is the job of Cruz, his Ethan Hunt. We see Ethan Hunt again. He's not ever going to leave. Wish he would just be off my screen. But Ethan Hunt, it's his job to stop them from doing this big-scale nuclear bomb that would basically starve surrounding countries and basically create a new world that he can control on himself. And we would think that this is the only villain, but Cavill is actually working with Cavill's character, Walker, is actually working with homie with the weird beard.
Yeah, but we don't know this until maybe like closer to the end of the movie. Yeah. That's when we realize, Henry Cavill's not who he was portrayed to be. He was supposed to be an agent at the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Like one of those.
He was like CIAs. An assassin. Yeah, he was
an assassin or whatever.
Yeah. And I mean, I thought that if they wouldn't have turned him, I wouldn't have been impressed with Cavill the way I was, because it kind of felt like he was just there on the side. So then when they turn him, it's like, wow, like he is so good at playing the villain.
Dude, yeah, he is.
Really, really good.
He's better at a villain than a superhero. I'm gonna say it there.
Yeah.
Make in his next movie, Superman movie, evil Superman or something like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm gonna ask you this, because if you listen to the last podcast, we talked about McQuarrie said that if Cavill wanted him to direct Man of Steel 2, he would do it. McQuarrie is the one who directed this movie, and he directed Rogue Nation. So now, after watching Fallout, do you want McQuarrie to work on Man of Steel 2 with Cavill again?
Yeah, I would say yeah. Yeah, he definitely used this actor, to the best of his abilities.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's more of a darker, just badass dude.
Yeah.
Like he was more badass than Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody's more badass than Tom Cruise.
Yeah. So basically,
maybe Brad Pitt in Fury. That was a good one.
Yeah. No. Oh, God, I fucking love Fury. Cavill's character is like, there's not a big reason why. At first, he's there. He's just like, oh, he's an assassin. He's here to make sure that if you fuck up or you go rogue, he's gonna basically be the one to kill you, hunt you down and kill you. And then we find out that he's actually working with homie with the weird beard, and that he is for this new world that will be coming out of after the detonation.
He's the one that wrote the manifesto. That's saying the greater the.
He's Lark. Yeah,
he's Lark.
He's Lark. He's 100% Lark, and he's the one who wants to create this new world and follows with what he's saying. And then obviously the guy with the weird beard is the one that dies. Also Walker dies as well. Basically Ethan Hunt saves the day, as always. But it's weird that I felt that this movie, because there was a lot of things that they were doing, and I felt the movie was too slow.
Really?
Yeah. And this is probably where you're gonna. This is a debate that Luis has been not asking for already, because after last night he was like, what did you think of it?" I was like, "I thought it was fucking terrible."
Yeah, which is, if you saw every person in the theater, everyone was like, "Wow," and blah blah. And then I turned to talk to Raul and say, "Badass," and then he's like, "Dude, terrible movie." I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about? Like, what do you mean terrible movie?" I mean, you literally said that word. Like, you said terrible.
It was terrible. It's terrible, bro.
How?
It's too slow. I feel it's too slow. Hold up. It's too slow. It does pick up a lot faster in the third act. Where they're
the helicopter scene,
the helicopter and all that stuff. Like, okay, yeah, I'll admit, the stunts and stuff, that's badass. But it was too slow. I feel like it takes itself too seriously. It was the same way I felt about Alien Covenant, and you love Alien Covenant. I felt that Alien Covenant takes itself way too seriously, so it keeps it constrained to just one certain part, and it doesn't want to kind of, explore itself out of what it was. I would have liked to see how the people were reacting to all these things that were about to happen, not knowing that. Like after watching the news, there has to be people who are freaking out of their mind, scared. Like, who the fuck is this guy who wants to make a nuclear bomb? Like, I would have liked to see that. I also would have liked to see more supporting characters, actually, because they were pretty fucking fun. And Ethan Hunt, it just feels like it feels like Tom Cruise plays the same person in this movie all the time. There's something that connects to his life, and he fixes it. It's always like that. I don't like Tom Cruise as a person. I don't like him as an actor.
Or as a person.
But guess what? My bias never enters these movies because I love Eyes Wide Shut. Eyes Wide Shut has Tom Cruise, and we did a podcast on this one with Brad. I love that movie. I think that is Tom Cruise's best performance. And guess what? That means I'm not biased, okay? So if I walk into this movie with no expectations...
But you always talk smack about Tom Cruise. You're like, he's a bad father, Scientology, cult leader, etc., etc. So you have this.
Yeah, but it never really opens a bias to how I walk into. I fucking hate Michael Bay, bro. You know that. I think his movies are crap. Yeah. And guess what? I walked into 12 hours. And 12. That what it's called? 12 hours?
I don't know. I haven't seen
it. The one about Benghazi.
Wait, the one. Hold on, 12. I know that's the one with 12 Strong. I was thinking.
No, 12 Strong. 12 Hours, I think, is the one of Benghazi with John Krasinski. I freaking love that movie.
Oh, yeah, I watched that one. That was good. That was Michael Bay?
Michael Bay director. I love that movie. I thought that was great. I loved it. And guess what? If I would have been biased, I would have said, "No, man, this movie sucked because Michael Bay directed it." No, I freaking loved it. I think that was actually Michael Bay's best work. So I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong about how a performance or how a movie goes when it includes people that I don't like.
Sure. And like James Gunn.
Okay, James Gunn hasn't posted anything after what happened. and we've already talked about it on the podcast already. But if let's say tomorrow James Gunn puts out a movie and it really really impresses me, and I'd say it's actually a really good movie. No matter the things that he said, my bias, it doesn't exist, because I'm still able to say that this movie was good, and I'll admit it when I'm wrong. But in my opinion, I did not like this movie one bit. There were 3 things I really liked about the movie, and you're gonna agree with me on these.
Okay.
We already talked about Cavill. I really liked Cavill.
Right, that's one.
I loved the music. Whoever did the score for this movie, the music was so unsettling and very anxious. It kept my heart pacing, And Rudy kind of talked about this a little bit. He said, it never gave me time to breathe. The movie never gave me time to breathe. And I think that's 100% because of the music.
You think?
Yeah, and the original song from Mission Impossible, dun, 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 dun. I liked how they were doing that with the orchestra too. That one in the beginning, I really liked the music. What about you? Did you like the music?
I love the music. I thought it was good. Well, just like anything, sound, music, all has to go well with the characters and what they're saying. If you don't have good music or sound, no matter how good the movie or the acting is, it's going to be a shit movie. Yeah. So, this one definitely did help out. Yeah. I thought the movie was... I thought it was great. I thought it was, better than what you're describing it. But, I guess I'm just easily impressed. I don't know. I don't like the Transformer movies, so I guess we can agree on that. But just in this type of movie, I really liked it. I watched... and this is unrelated, but whatever. But I watched Rampage. Yeah. And remember, I really liked it, and you're just shit.
No, I thought it was okay. I thought,
No, you told me you didn't like it. You didn't even like the poster. I kept the poster.
I didn't even get the poster, bro.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't get one.
Dude, we took a picture, remember?
I didn't get the poster.
But you got it.
No, I didn't get the poster. Remember? It was only given out to the XD Theater people. We watched it in regular.
For Rampage?
Yeah.
Dude, I got it.
I don't know where the hell you got it from, but I didn't get one. I would have kept it, man.
The Rampage?
Yeah,
dude, you said it's a good, it looks good, but it's a shit movie. Remember? Dude, remember when we took that picture Black Panther's pose? Dude, yes. and then checking the side of the picture, there's a little poster on the bottom, in the floor. That's my poster, and that's the Rampage one.
I don't know where you got the poster, but
dude, you got one?
I don't remember even being offered a poster. Look, you know what? Okay.
Look at your Instagram. Look at that picture, and then in the corner, you're gonna see a poster on the floor, and then that's the Rampage one.
Okay, well, hold up. Okay.
I have good memory on that.
Well, if the poster exists, where the hell is it on this wall?
Oh, I didn't like the way. I didn't like the way it looked, so I just hung up the Justice League one.
Okay. Well, either way, I thought Rampage was okay. I am sick of the characters that The Rock plays, and this isn't a Rampage review, but I thought it was okay.
Okay, yeah. Unrelated.
Our opinions differ a lot, but when it comes to a movie that we both really really enjoy, we'll admit it to each other. But yes, you really like this movie. I didn't like this movie, and it's fine. It's fine.
It's because I don't get it. That's why. I don't think I'd care, but it's just why? Dude, it's just everyone. Cause legit, everyone had a good time.
No, Eric didn't like it either.
Yeah, but Eric's a mini you, dude. He'll just share your opinion.
That's not true. Eric really likes some movies that I don't like at all.
Like which one? High School Musical?
No, bro. God, no. I don't even know if Eric watched High School Musical. I know.
I think he was too young.
What's it called? Eric loves Troy. I think Troy's all right. That's Eric's
the one with Brad Pitt?
Yeah, I think that's Eric's favorite movie. Well, no, it's the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's Eric's favorite movies of all time.
I'm not a fan of those.
Eric loves Troy. Absolutely adores it. Eric has the regular cut, the director's cut, and then a second copy of the director's cut.
Damn.
Eric loves that movie to
That's
pieces.
Excessive. It's on Netflix. It's free.
Eric loves those movies to pieces. Loves that movie to pieces. I think it's okay. I definitely think it's the best Sword and Sandals war movie, but I tell Eric it's okay, bro. It's nothing exceptional. So Eric's not a mini me. So then when he was turning to me, he was like, "Dude, it's just terrible." Granted, Eric has not watched the other Mission Impossibles, So I think that comes into effect. But
I think it's because I grew up with those movies, watching it as a kid, and then just to where I am now. So it's just like I really just like them. That's why I feel like nostalgia. And
I mean, nostalgia plays a factor into a lot of things. I mean, that's the reason why a lot of people are overreacting to the Tiny trailer is because of nostalgia too. You know, if we can't let go of the things that we really enjoyed back as kids, it might cloud our judgment when it comes to these movies. And I get it. You probably did grow up with the Mission Impossible movies. I didn't. I probably watched them when I was a teenager. And even as a teenager, I didn't care about it at all. I didn't. Like, you know, it's just another... The way I wrote it on my letterbox, I think it's just another bland, generic Tom Cruise action movie. That's it. The series doesn't feel like it's moving anywhere. And the last thing that I really, really liked, and I'm going to use the example of the scene when they're coming out of the fighter jet, and the jet, and they're falling into Paris. I think the movie is shot exceptionally well. I think it looks beautiful. The action sequences are awesome. You know, it's one thing that this movie does correctly is to make awesome action sequences, and I'll give it that 100%. I loved the way it was shot, 100%. I think it's directed well because it's shot so beautifully. And
the stunts were...
Yeah, the stunts were awesome.
Yeah, and they were real. They were performed by the actual actors. Yeah. Well, some of them.
Yeah.
Like Tom Cruise does a lot of his own
stunts. And I mean,
stunts.
That's what happened when he broke his ankle. So he broke his ankle. And I mean, I respect Cruise when it comes to that because not a lot of people can do their own stunts. I know that Kid Harrington does do his most of his stunt work on Game of Thrones. So I mean, like, you know, if you can do your own stunts, I respect that about you. But I mean, I just sorry, like, it wasn't gonna say magically gonna add 6 points because he does his own stunts.
Right.
No, like it was just not.
Well, we can agree to disagree on the movie, but overall, it's good enough for the general public, right? Can you say that? You would agree with that?
Yeah. The general public is probably a good throwaway movie. Just go watch with
go spend your money.
Yeah, just go spend your money. Watch with the kids. It's obviously it's kid friendly. There's nothing really bad about in there.
Except when they shot the guy in the head and there was just a lot of blood.
Oh yeah.
But it's not something that kids haven't seen.
Yeah. No, I feel like kids have not seen that. I mean, also I feel like kids are getting way more smart these days.
Oh,
so they can say that, like, oh, like that's just like that's makeup and stuff that they're doing, and it's just fake blood on the floor. Like, yeah, you know, like I feel like just kids are more aware of these things and they're more smart. So like, yeah, this is a good movie for you to take the kids and the wife to, or your partner, and just go watch and just throw away.
Good movie date.
It's a good like throwaway movie for sure. I just wouldn't pay money to go see it again. Wouldn't go watch it again. Definitely wouldn't want to recommend it to anyone. But I mean, we can go ahead and get into the final verdict.
Yeah.
Your number.
I think you should go first.
I should go first. Mission Impossible Fallout gets a 3 out of 10. 3 points, literally for the 3 things I liked, and that's it. Probably I'm not even gonna say the worst Tom Cruise movie I've watched because I believe Top Gun is right there.
Really?
I fucking hate Top Gun. I don't like Top Gun. I don't get the fascination with it. I just think it exists. It's just there. And I hate the fact that we're getting a second movie to that. But guess what? I'm not the word of mouth for people, you know? I'm not.
No, man.
No, it's subjective. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion when it comes to these things. And we're just here to share our opinions. So, Luis.
My opinion, my rating for this movie, a solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
8 out of 10.
I can see that. The way that you reacted, the way you just had.
You know what? No. I'm sorry. 8.5. Yeah, I'm gonna give it 8 because I had a good, genuine time. I haven't had a good time in a movie in a long time. The only other time that I was like, oh, that's a good movie, but I wasn't like, was the movie we saw, the Sorry to Bother You, but
okay.
But for this movie, 8 out of 5. Good action.
8 out of 10.
Good time.
8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Sorry.
8 out of 5. I'm like, god damn.
Sorry, sir.
But yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair the way you reacted, I guess. Like, I guess. We didn't even tell each other our ratings. I think I guessed that it was going to be an 8.5. I don't think we guessed that it would be a 3.
Yeah, not a 3. Maybe a 5.
No.
I'd say, I mean, it would be a little bit.
They're just things I enjoyed, at least. There was things I enjoyed, but it doesn't save the whole movie. My final thoughts, I think we should get more of. I mean, I wish we could get a spin-off of Cable's character, but that's not gonna happen because he's dead. He's dead. He's fucking dead. So,
no, there's no way he's alive, right?
Yeah,
the little hook got into his head and dragged him down the mountain.
And he exploded with the. No, come on, man.
But people have come back from worse.
This is very true. Chris Pine is in the next Wonder Woman 1984, and he blew up.
There we go.
In a plane. We don't know how he's back, but And then also Harvey Dent, Dark Knight, Half-Face. He was still alive for Two-Face. I don't know, man. But either way, I wish we could get a spin-off of his character, at least in between Rogue Nation and Fallout. But other than that, that's one thing that I left with. Like, I want more villain, Cavill. I think he's great as a villain. I think it would work well. And now looking at it, if I'm casting a future James Bond, 100% going with Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill, James Bond, directed by Christopher Nolan. I think it'd be great. Yeah. Cast it. Do it. Book it. Because I need that. So, I mean, I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
It's a good podcast. Good start to a welcome back to the Prince of Hell. I like it.
So, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm really religious. I don't know why I said that.
Oh, man. Yeah, the Prince of Hell's back. I mean,
it reminded me of the Hereditary movie. Sorry.
Then again, what's it called? When we did have you for, like, one of the episodes, you said, yeah, guys, I'm back from hell.
I don't know. I keep saying that.
Oh man, but he's back. Hope you guys enjoy this because
be happy,
guys. Like he's back. We're for y'all who missed the dynamic from the first episode. It's only gonna get better. And
best buds doing things we like.
Yeah, and for sure. I mean, I think the poll is ended already. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna have that Game of Thrones season review. We're going back. We're rewatching season 1 to season 7 before season 8 comes out. A season a month. Luis is definitely gonna be on that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's definitely gonna be on that. We're gonna review that.
Dude, look at my poster on my wall. Westeros and Free City. Come on, man. I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So I mean, that was it for the Nerd Chicano podcast. Thank you all for listening. Patrons get this early, of course. So go over to www.patreon.com/thenerdcorpse and go look at tier that you really like and go ahead and just pledge to it. We really appreciate all the support that we can get, and we really enjoy that. Make sure you tweet us at @thenerdcorpse_. Talk to us. Give us feedback. Tell us if you liked Mission Impossible 7. Wait, 7, right? No, 6. I'm sorry, 6. I'm going ahead of myself. Mission Impossible 6 or Mission Impossible Fallout. Tell us if you liked it. Go over to Instagram. Look at our posts. We have a really big presence on. We have a big presence on there, and we really enjoy what we do on Instagram @the Nerd Corpse. You can follow me on Twitter and Nerd Corpse @the Nerd Chicano. Luis, tell them where to find them because it's been a while.
You know what? I don't know my Twitter handle, but
Luis
just look up
_Garcia.
Luis Garcia. You'll find it there. I don't know.
Your Twitter handle. I think your Twitter handle is Luis_Garcia77.
Oh, there we go. Find me there.
And I believe
find me there. Follow me.
Your Instagram is Luisito Garcia77.
Okay, there we. How do you know this? And I don't.
I don't know.
I guess that's
yeah. But go ahead and just follow him and show him some love, and we'll see you on the next one, guys.
Viva México.
Viva México. Viva Latinoamérica.
Viva la patria.
And viva la raza. And viva Latinos. Can you go ahead and press the space bar for me?
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.